Hey guys, welcome in. Oh, dude, I did too many things in my music or like in my browser to where the music wasn't queued anymore. That's unfortunate. Guys, welcome in, everybody. It is day 7,789 in Hardcore. Also, it's a thunderstorm. Apparently, we have those all the time now, and also I'm allergic for them. Or to them. I don't like them anymore. They ruined my skyblock. It hurts my soul a little bit. Guys, we're making an ice boat racing course. We started only yesterday. You can very clearly see a straight line in the ice here. I think that today we're actually going to start working from the other side. We're going to figure out where the ice boat racetrack is going to end up, and then we'll connect it. So we're going to like cut down some trees and stuff. First things first, though. I think my tools are a bit busted from yesterday, so let's start fixing that. Yes, so welcome in Kimmo Pants, Rihanna Taka, Infinity Shadow, Dutch Brick Builder is here, Notrick, Esley, Mr. Robot, RPM, hope you're doing well. Over on Twitch, we have Snessie, we have Ace Vans is here. We have a pig in on the mountain without a name tag, interesting. Trisha, welcome in, Heavenly Demon, Mammoet, welcome in as well. I hope you're doing good. Guys, today, UHCG episode 2 release day. Has everybody seen it yet? I'm like, it's been really, really fun seeing the comments on the video come in. Like, I sound happy today. Snazzy, I am happy today. I'm really happy. I worked hard on something this week. I felt like I made something cool. And then I saw the comments coming in and I was, hell yeah, this is why I do what I do. No, Rick, dude, thank you for the £3, 10 pence. If I had a penny for every stream in a streak, dude, I just got a penny for every stream in the streak. That's crazy. 310. Today's the 20th of September, 2025. And we have not Rick Esley as the first name in the book. I'm gonna just put your stream streak numbers there because they're too crazy. RPM is gonna go in the book as a bonus name. You should watch it, the UHCG video. You really, really should watch it. Like, you take your time, watch it whenever you're ready to watch it, but I guarantee that you're gonna enjoy it. I think it was one of my better videos. You know what the best part about it is? We're just getting started with that series. Like, there's a lot more, and unless I'm a dum and I die, but I play careful in that world. UHCG's peak, like, it's such a flipping cool series. I need some pumpkins, guys. Hold up. So excited, but 9 puppies to take care of. Snazzy, yo, that must be a good time, though. Wait. This one being empty makes me question if the autocrafter's still working. Jay Andre, welcome to the stream. Where is the autocrafter? Wait, why is that hopper locked? Headset Hobo, welcome to the stream. Could you repeat that other name? Anxie, it's your birthday today? Yo, congratulations. That's awesome. Okay, wait, guys, I'm gonna try. This might just be an unloading issue. No? Okay, I want to figure this out because this is actually stupid. Because it worked for a long time. Then explain to me, how is it broken right now? Wait, maybe. That's it. It just got stuck. Dude, that is such a weird, like, redstone-y quirk thing to happen. Are we gonna have to, like, check this thing all the time now? To see if it's, like, not busted? I kind of don't feel like doing that. I think there's like a gap here that we can get through. Teach us that you're 4 minutes into the UHCG video. I want to watch stream today, but I don't want spoilers. I think you're good, kinda. Like, I don't think you're gonna get crazy spoilers, except for just people coming in and saying something was cool. But I don't think that should ruin your viewing experience. I don't know. It's your call. Like, if you don't want spoilers at all, just watch the video and you can join the stream in 39 minutes. I think that might be the move. Okay, let me organize this stuff a little bit. I just want to do some trades to fix my gear, really. CZ definitely was an amazing episode to watch. Already looking forward to the next one. The good news is that the next one is probably closer behind this one than this one was behind episode 1. Because I have way more like episode 3 work already done than I had episode 2 work already done when we released episode 1. I had like recorded a bunch before a bunch of episode 2 before episode 1 release though. Not as much as now, and I don't have a holiday plan, so. Lurk, have to finish the video? Trisha, go for it. Guys, one sec, I gotta clear my throat. That would not have been a pleasant sound on the microphone. It wasn't the worst, but it would have been really close to it. Wow, welcome in. Skyler, welcome in as well. I have a question, like, have you been around for a long time, Skyler, or did you join during the Skyblock? It might just have been coincidence, but that's the first time your name stood out, and I was so curious whether you just showed up because of Skyblock, or you just had been here for a bit. What mic do I have? Shure SM7B, which amazing mic, would recommend. Okay, we actually have enough durability to like just start doing things. I did have a fireworks shulker though. So let's grab that one back. Guys, I'm really like, I'm not used anymore to having a you've been lurking for a while? Fair enough. I need a fortune pick. I'm not used to seeing my totem in my offhand anymore, because I don't use one on UHCG. I'm not gonna use one on UHCG. I did get totems, but I'm just not gonna use them ever. And the reason behind it is like, the tagline of the series is that in ultra hardcore, death is inevitable. Death is very like, it doesn't have to be a given. Like you can definitely be safe and like just chill, kind of. And I kind of don't want to have that in the series. So I want to have that totem. Like I don't want to use it because I want to be scared. I want to have to be scared. And I think it makes for a better experience. Like I think it will make for a better series if I don't use the totem. And it's not even about like the flex of it all. It's just about how it feels to play and how that translates to episodes. Okay, guys, so yesterday we have a ice boat racing track here. We also, like, we got some ice. It's a mess now. We got some really good tech from AJ on how you can, like, make sure that you fill the ice in again. So that was nice. I think the first thing we do today, though, is we're actually going to start, like, mapping out how the ice road is going to go through this one. And then we gotta cut a bunch of trees. Did I research ice farms? I did not. I spent most of my day just thinking about UHCG episode 2 and getting a workout in, because like that's the first thing I did. I said it yesterday on the stream. The first time I did, when I finished the episode, like finished the editing, I was like, I'm gonna go. Like I wanna go do a workout. I've been skipping them for a few days just because I was editing. I was like, I want to move. I want to pick up heavy things and put them back down again. So I did. And then I did that today as well. It helps a lot. Makes you feel better. Guys, we're actually gonna like carve out part of the swamp here, including the trees that already have snow on them. Like, they just gotta go. Which is technically a waste, but like a waste of a good 10 minutes that we used to put snow in there. A very vintage 10 minutes though. Do I ever play Bedrock Edition? No, not really, because like I have played Bedrock Edition before, but never played it for a long time because I have a really cool hardcore world on Java and I want to build on that world and just make progress. We're gonna leave that one. That's just gonna be close to the track. We're gonna leave this one. That's the next one that goes. Bro, no. Oh, this is gonna happen so much. It doesn't really matter. Technically, that creeper helped me because, like, that had to go anyway. But it feels bad. Dude, I'm gonna, like, get so many creeper explosions happening here. There's no way it doesn't. Why am I chopping down the trees, Chris? We're gonna make, like, the ice race that extends to spawn. We're gonna make it start at the base. So I'm sort of clearing the path for where that's gonna happen. So these trees are decaying. We got these two over here. And then that puts us right here. Let me put like a little ice pillar here as a marker. And then we can see the progress. Oh my god, that was messy. Did you guys see that? I offhand swapped my totem in my hotbar and missed my elytra switch at the same time. I also saw all of it midair. I was like, uh-oh. I need to really clutch this up. It would have been a high enough fall to like kill me, but still. I did like, guys, do you know like that moment where you're like actually a bit scared and you're sort of, your adrenaline spikes and you feel it in your chest? That did happen. I did feel that moment. Okay, so we're gonna go here. This goes over here. This is a terrible block to make markers with. Oh, dude. No. I was actually gaming there, and then I just missed the landing by not looking because I assumed I had it. I want to see where we are at. Okay, so we went over there. I think we're going to go through this section here. Oh, can I do this? Fire, you did sort of or AJ, you did sort of a reverse fire or like a double fire by rereading the thing that fire read. That was interesting. A whole new level. Oh, I'm gonna lose so flipping much time to just goofing around with my mace. Let's not do it. That was actually a great way of checking for mobs. I've never done that, but dude, he was hidden. That was an ambush. What the hell? Okay, so we're just gonna go over here. Keep going straight. Stop, dude! Stop! Just don't. Leave me alone. I'm so waiting for daytime. Just stop. This guy hiding behind the vines. Is there anything better to do at night so we don't like get absolutely clapped by mobs all the time? I could technically mine ice during the night. And then prepare the terrain during the day. That probably would be more time effective because this is like we're barely making progress here. Simply sleep, broken skull, I can't. Here's the thing, we're on almost day 8,000 in my hardcore world, and time slept in the bed is on 14. Because I had one moment of weakness. No, technically I had one stream where I had to like get to a day milestone, but also play Block Wars after. And I wasn't gonna make it because I did the calculations wrong. Then we had to skip some time. But I tried to not skip time in the world. And because of that, like, I have a ton of progress in my world. I did like decide not to do the whole no sleep thing in UHCG, like, because at a certain point I realized that for videos, it's actually terrible if there's phantoms all the time. So annoying to watch. Should I not sleep? You should know better. What does the green name in chat mean? From Iris Barrow on YouTube? It's being a channel member. I like being a troll. That's fair. That's fair. Dino, nice episode of UHCG. Thank you, dude. I've been super thrilled to see all the reactions. Like, glad you guys like it. There's more where that came from. I feel like this was my proper beginning of my my UHCG run. I think episode 1 was sort of the introduction, and now we're cooking. Oh my, that was smooth. I've never used the breeze ball on a lily pad, but that's kind of a move. It's not difficult or special, it just looked really cool. Okay, I think we still gotta like go straight here. So we came from there. Sort of that is the path now. Oh, we can actually go here. Breeze ball is crazy. Sky Euler? No, breeze ball is epic. I will not, like, guys. I probably will stop saying wind charges in UHCG. Like, I'll just call things by their proper name. Because I know that I'm disappointing some of you. Psycho no Psycho, welcome in. Ew, breeze balls, hell yeah. Will a zombie turn into a drown if they're in the water like this, or do they have to be fully submerged? I would imagine they need to be fully submerged. Like, that would be the logical thing, but then again, Minecraft isn't always logical. Still, what are we doing? We're working on making an iceboat racetrack. We already have one, technically. It's a world spawn. But I want to extend it all the way to the main base, just to make it, like, a cooler track. Okay, we're gonna go over here. I think I'll go down this way. That will make for a tricky path, but it will also be cool. Looney, have you ever face revealed? I have. I used to stream with facecam all the time. Then at a certain point I was like, yo, I kind of don't need to because the Minecraft world looks really sick and I'll just be able to get away with it without the facecam. I think eventually I'll bring it back because, like, part of that decision of not having facecam was just me, like, I had a lot on my plate IRL and I was streaming all the time. So sometimes I just have to, like, okay, so on the one hand, I'm a creator and I sort of like am the only person. Be right back, I'm gonna look at your face, love that. So on the one hand, guys, I was a full-time creator, and that means that, like, if I don't do my work, nobody will. And that kind of means that I have to keep the business alive, basically, whether I'm busy IRL or not. But also, like, IRL had important things to do, so you gotta, like, figure out where your time goes. And sometimes you just don't have enough time in your week or in your month, and then you might not sleep enough, and you might be a little stressed out. So I would, like, look tired every now and again. And for streaming, that's a terrible vibe, because, like, what will happen is the thing that is most forefront, most in the picture, most center stage, will actually be the thing that people talk about. And, like, people, like, do it with good intention. Like, dude, you look tired, are you okay? But it pulls the conversation in chat in a really weird way. And the thing is, like, it's easier to have that. It's sort of what chat will talk about is what chat will talk about. So if somebody comes in and they don't know the context, it's kind of a weird vibe. So they go like, this is kind of a weird vibe, I'm out here. And that unfortunately gets in the way of streaming. So then to try and compensate for that takes more energy. And that taking more energy just means that at a certain point it was better to not do facecam for a little while. It might be back. 10 out of 10 Fanny's right here, love it. I think you're always handsome, Looney. I don't know, man. Like, I did look tired. If you do a face cam, you gotta wear a pink wig. Crochet clarinet. I used to just straight up have pink hair. I've not had pink hair for, I think, a year or something now. Nowadays it's blonde, and my natural hair color is brown. Legendary shirt. Are you okay? I don't know. You're looking very tired right now. Do I? that was funny. That was funny. Broken Skull, you were in that stream. I was like horrified thinking we'll end it off, and he never did. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I wasn't in a bad place. I was just tired. If you do a face cam, you should have a beautiful mountain background. Just have like the Swiss Alps in the background, even though they're, like, I'm not there at all. Maybe you could face cam. I think I'll bring it back at some point. I want to get a new like stream setup, as in a good webcam and stuff. I don't know if I would. No, Nina, I'm saying that I would like do facecam streams again at some point. Because also, like, the webcam was a bit crappy and that bugged me. Was it buggy? Yeah, we did this thing where it would sort of start flashing. It didn't have a consistent light intensity. It was annoying. Whatever. We're just playing Minecraft today. Let's see. I think I've mostly cleared the path, guys. We'll see, like, those trees going away. We just need to do, like, this corner. Do I have a wood farm? Leo? I do. Just the universal ENX04 wood farm works really well. And then I use a squilly farm for the 2x2 trees, the dark oak and the pale oak. But we're actually clearing a path rather than collecting resources right now. The logs are just bonus. Use a TNT cannon. I don't want to make that much of a mess. Okay, guys, I think this works. Now we're gonna come all the way back to here. And we're gonna start clearing a path. And I think I actually have to remove 2 more trees right here. Our snow golem's gonna suffer a lot. I don't know what you talked about. What you're talking about. I've never treated a snow golem wrong. As for whether it will rain or not, I don't know. Oh, it's like, guys, working with snow golems is so bad. Like, it makes... They just die. Like, they look adorable and then they just die all the time. King Brainroll, dude, UHCG video was great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Actually, like, I'm really happy with all the comments. Also because I think this episode, like, sets me up for the direction I want to take my UHCG series in. And then seeing everybody respond to that in a positive way, like, actually is kind of a big deal. Okay, I think we go here. We'll, like, make it not be a straight line and add more ice around the edges, but first I just gotta figure out what the racetrack is. 7,800 days soon? Yeah, we'll probably see that tomorrow. Mid-Sniper, is there a YouTube chat? Yeah, multi-streaming. So we're live on YouTube and live on Twitch on the same time. Water Ghost, the thing at the end is that something the Discord has been talking about for like forever. I don't know if I want to answer the question yet. Like, you're gonna get your answer over the course of this series, that's for sure. I kinda want to let you guys speculate for a bit though, before I say anything. Then I know who it is. No, I just said I didn't give you any answers. Okay, guys, let me just address what Water Ghost is asking. There's a concept in UHCG called will, and there's different ways that will gets described in the Discord. It's sort of it's like fanfic or fanon. I don't know how you call it. But essentially what it is like there's this character called Will. But it's not quite clear if there's actually like a character called Will, or maybe it's like more of a conceptual thing, like a will of the world itself wanting things and pushing the people inhabiting the UHCG world in a certain direction. It has been referred to in like the actual videos, as in when I started my long walk video, there was a book written by Will at the beginning. Clearly Lagundo put that book there, but the author was Will. So maybe like it's there for another reason. And then also, I think both Lagundo and Leon have said Will is coming when it was sort of their time to go. So that's the thing that's being referred to. Whether it's an actual thing or like it's a thing that I use in the video, that's like to be disclosed. You guys don't know that right now, and I'm not gonna like answer it at all. I have like literally thought about it this morning, whether I wanted to say something about it or not say something about it, but I think the videos will tell the story. Sorry, not legs. Leon said it. Was Leon the one that said Will's coming? I know that Leon like says it in his. He also said it to legs, right? Really good storyteller. Thank you. I really like the way that the video came out. Himself Lucky, when is the next one? A couple weeks. I already have done a lot of works, but they need like. I think with seeing today's video, you kind of know that they need a couple, like, they need some time in the oven. Is this story time, Lexi? I feel like sometimes my stream just heads in that direction. It's not necessarily a story time stream, but it also really ties into what we're doing in any given day. And since today we're just clearing out a path for this ice track, I think it's more inclined to go that way. Do we set up a beacon? I think we should. King Brainroll, what is the ice road? So if I get a little bit of air Right over there, there's a starting line for an ice racetrack that goes all the way to my spawn. That naturally just spawned like that, or generated like that. But I want to sort of extend that so we can go all the way from the main base if we want to. Speaking of, guys, that's not really speaking of, but it's nighttime currently, which is going to be super annoying. Speaking of ice, let's say that I had actually did actually find a smooth bridge, or smooth transition. So I think if I'm gonna dig during the night, it's gonna be super annoying. So let's actually head over yonder, find some ice. Before we do that, I do want to set up a beacon here, though. AJ just said in the mod call kind of nervously, can you please put your chest plate on? He asked nicely, so I did it. Yo, that sheep is so chill about being punched. That's not a good survival strat. Well, this is not UHCG, is it? No, it's my main hardcore world. Do you want to, like, see the world very quickly? It is currently nighttime, so it's kind of a nice nice moment to fly around for a sec. God bless that sheep in loving memory. Did I need haste? Yes, I did need a haste. Let me also get speed, because we'll be kind of... Yes, please? Well, all right. Give me a sec. Dude, why could I not put the iron there? Stop hitting me! I just want to activate the beacon and go. Okay. I didn't want to wait with activating it, so after I got back. Goddamn, 7.7k days. Nasals, 7.7k days without sleeping. Like, this world has seen a lot of work going into it. Oh, that was a lie. I've slept like 6 or 7 times. Like, my main base is built in a swamp biome. What is that? Just a torch. Oh, that probably goes down into that dripstone cave. I forgot that existed. This is a swamp biome, but swamps are a great place to set up your main base if you have a long-time world or want to build a long-time world. Because in swamps you have witch huts, and witch huts are the foundation for redstone farms. And this base is like, this is my engine room. This is the thing that fuels everything I do in the world. Because I have a pretty crazy industrial district under here. Like, all my farms are hidden under the floors, in the walls, wherever. And we've been, over time, just gradually building up this this cave. Why is your screen on potato graphics? Nord, I can't answer that for you. That's a you question. I just really like Minecraft. I don't know what to tell you. I'm a builder boy at heart. Like, man, congrats. Thanks, dude. Did you guys come in here from, like, the UHCG video? Oh, let's actually go over here, get ice while it's nighttime, because that's gonna be flippin' annoying. There is more to the world. Like, I have a really sick nether and stuff too, but I actually want to try and make some progress today. So we're gonna be chilling. We're gonna be gathering some ice first and foremost during the nighttime. Yes, yeah, it was a banger. Nice that you just randomly showed up here. If so, that's awesome. Thank you for joining. And everyone who's coming in from UNCG, thank you as well. Like, I'm so like, I love that series. I'm so happy to be a part of it, to be working on it, and it's cool to share that with you guys. I think this will autofill if I figure it out. Did we get 5 phantoms or did I not kill it? Rip. Okay, we'll kill the other ones normally. When will the world turn 4 years? Broken Skull? Dude, this is actually a really cool thing. I gotta check back with Moai because he was looking into it, but I don't think he's found the answer yet. My world turns 4 years on April 10th. And the first date that I started playing on this world is a few days apart from the first time that Moai played on the UHCG world. And like that number, it's all less than a week for sure. And I asked Moai if he could go through the files and just figure out if he could find the actual date. Because it would be such a flippin' cool coincidence if they're exactly the same date, which is entirely possible. I'm making kind of a mess on like that deeper layer. Sylvian, what do you call deforestation but for water? I think Looney's just doing that. And he was screaming fences. My ears are too healthy. I don't have the resource spec in my folder. I don't know where I even put it, which is stupid. Like, oh my god, my mods are actually so disappointed in me right now. April 10th is your birthday? Fat Fighter? That's epic. Ice-breaking satisfying? Yes. Place the ice, turn the ice sound down. That's actually fair. That was hella loud. Leave some eyes for the Greenlanders. They got plenty of eyes. Their eyes is in trouble though. That's not fun. Is it better now, guys? The block breaking sound. Pure level 100 ASMR. I'll take it. It's better? Okay, nice. Okay, let's pick up some of the blocks. We're gonna have to go on land there. Heal your city world recently passed its 3,000 days. Nice. Congrats. Off Greenlanding. I approve this ASMR. Okay, guys, we're in the clear. This is Greenland approved ASMR. Greenland approved ice breaking. Is my Elytra named to the Dutch Efteling? Useless you? It's kind of just named after me because I'm also from the Netherlands. Oh, I thought all my mods were just figuring this out now, but it's just AJ. That was a terrible, terrible hit. Oh my god, can this guy just come down? Now when I'm in the boat? Okay. Guys, I do think it's daytime, so we should probably trim this ice around the edges so it starts filling in and then start building. It's almost daytime. Oh my god, that was a beautiful kill. Do I prefer keep it with or without a numpad? I don't really mind all that much, honestly. Numpad's kind of nice. What is my favorite or my first ever world? Like the first one that I played for a long time was my Hardcore Season 1. That's kind of the world I learned to play Minecraft on. I did have like a couple days of playtime on some other worlds before then. But those weren't in single player. That was like on a server, on a Minehut server. Those are the golden days. Like, Season 1 of Lifesteal was hosted on Minehut. That's actually such good lore. Okay, here we go. His first words were me liking hardcore. Okay, I think we're gonna like dig this way. Oh, let's put the block sounds on. Or back up again. What's my favorite world of all the ones I have? Yo, that's low-key a difficult question right now, because I'm still playing UHCG, and UHCG has, like, honestly has a special place in my heart. If I was forced to choose, I would still choose this world. Maybe because it's been with me for 3.5 years. Boat song. Looney, what's your opinion on, or have you ever tried climbing? Only indoors. I think it's absolutely awesome. I haven't done it much though. Oh, dude, this is like a sketchy start. Okay, guys, we have a boat song, which is this song. This is why we're building the whole ice track. Whenever this song comes on in my stream playlist, I have to make my way over this iceboat racetrack all the way to spawn before the end of the song. Right now, because I was at the track, it's actually gonna be flipping easy. Let's turn shaders on the way, like at least it will look good. New UHC is it? UHC was a banger. So no, yo, thank you. I appreciate that. Means a lot. We've been cooking on that video. Me and Apples, who helps edit. We actually had good teamwork on this one too. We both like added a lot to the actual video. Ooh, I like had to hit the brake there in the middle, but that was a good corner. Apple's made a bunch of like really cool details that I liked. This is an absolutely horrible corner. That Ender Dragon spawn animation, I thought was so cool. Okay, that was a super easy iceboat race. Now that we're here, let's actually take the opportunity to go back through the nether. So at least if you guys are new here, you get to see some cool stuff. It's gonna be so much fun seeing what you cook up, man. So, you guys might not know this, but I designed my entire UHCG series before I even like started it. I wrote the concept for what I was gonna do like over a year ago. And it's changed a little bit at times since then. This is my nether, by the way, guys. Destroyed the nether roof. I'll fly by the storage while we're here. Himself Lucky, can I give you some build ideas for your world? I think the biggest like tip that I could give you for a world is make sure that you try and have everything be connected. So you just one build sort of seamlessly goes into the next. So you don't have to like... the way I like to look at it is like the things that are well decorated and planned out are like they're cool to be around. Like they make you enjoy playing the world. Whenever you have to travel for a long duration between things, it sort of breaks that magic. So try to fill everything in the middle. And what you build really doesn't matter. Uses you. Thank you, dude. Did you plan it when you built the portal? Cacti? The portal was made for me to leave to UHCG. Also, it's made for something else. Okay, that was the travel all around. Louis, was the highest climbing rate you managed to do? I have no clue because I just went there I didn't really like. I don't know climbing very well. I'm not like I'm not a useless athlete, so I kind of managed to do things. But it really was like, try the orange one now, try the green one now. That doesn't tell you anything on what grade it is, because those can be completely different between climbing gyms. So honestly, I can't tell you. I don't even remember what color we did. Like, Guspalinski, bro, insane. Thank you, dude. Welcome in. Am I like... Yeah, I'm on the right path. Am I gonna make it a straight line? So I can't make it a super insanely difficult twisted course here, because we're not gonna be able to do it within the entire boat song. Guys, wait, do I have a netherite ingot? Because I kinda would like a netherite shovel right now. You should try it more. It's really fun to get into, climbing. And unless you're training endurance, it's never repetitive. I actually just, I go to the gym regularly, just like to lift weights, which I really enjoy. I think climbing has like a high potential for something that I get into at a later point in my life, just because I feel like I have the time. I could see myself like going the PewDiePie route there with it, where like you just eventually you just find time for it and you go do that. But I'm like, Pewds had done better in the career department prior to climbing than I have done right now, so I need to like nail that first. Okay, let's hope by base real quick to get mending. Muscle Looney. It's a shame that buffoony sounds so dumb. Avan, welcome in. Yo, man, I used to watch your streams like a couple years ago. Crazy to see how far you've come. Yo, thank you for checking in. I appreciate that. Okay, there's mending books in here, guys. Nice to add to what I said to himself Lucky about like making your world feel kind of seamless. This is exactly what I was talking about. Like having to fly into your base to get to your enchanting setup and then coming like moving past all the cool stuff that you've made. It's sort of like my this is gonna be such a weird analogy. I look at my world like an onion and it has all these layers that you have to peel off or get through. So bases within bases within bases is the move. Now I miss the old world less. This world is getting fantastic. Paraf, yo, thank you. Kevin, welcome in. Shrek. I don't even know the Shrek onion reference. What did I just say? It's been ages since I saw that movie. No way! Vampire, oh my. Oh my god, wait. AJ just dropped the best, like, random nugget of knowledge. Apparently, if you have lolcat's language on in Minecraft, and you get warden sounds, in the subtitles, the warden sounds are called Blue Shrek. Blue Shrek draws near, or something like that. Dude, I'm trying to heal a pickaxe that doesn't have mending on it. So bad. I need to go now for climbing. Enjoy, dude. Midget, welcome to the stream. Gotta love the endurance sessions. Got this week because I pulled a muscle. Rip. What is going on your screen? Norge is not loading. Sometimes that just happens. Could be a you thing, could be a server thing. Like internet servers, could be a YouTube server thing even. Lots of things that could explain it. I'm sorry that you're struggling there. These villagers are so talkative. Going to release a video for 8K days. I found like an update video. Similar to the 7,000 days video. 400 pounds pure muscle? That would not look right. Especially not if you're 5'9". Cacti, what's the second sword for? One of those swords is sharpness, and the other one is smite. And I'll actually put the sharp sword back in my toolbox because we're not using it right now. I feel like we barely made any progress when it was daytime. Dang it. Feet in inches? I'm not American, what does it mean? Mabel, yo, good to see you. It's been a minute. It means 1 meter 76 centimeters. Have I got every color of sugar box? And are they color coordinated? They're sort of color coordinated. I don't know if I have every color. Maybe? Every color minus the normal one. They're definitely like color coded, as in something like every box has something unique that I can recognize by the color. They don't all color match. Like WoW suggested that I made my food sugar brown because most foods in Minecraft are brown. I was like, no, that's stupid, because I actually already have a brown wood sugar. That's how that conversation went. My dad was a big baby and still is. Goes hard. That's a great line. I'm not even sure if that's what you were saying with it, but it sounds great. Oh, that was sad because I actually got the hit right, just not the cooldown. Rip. Broke my ankles, then drowned. Okay, I have to swing the pick a little bit less violently because I'm like not getting everything. Looney's the least efficient hardcore YouTuber I've seen. Most of them have shulkers full of tools. He doesn't even have netherite. King Brainrot. So, kind of what happened is I had a shulker box with backup tools. All of those were netherite. However, I think I lost it to Clown Pierce going on my world. I think he stole it. I'm not quite sure. Either Clown stole it or I just left it somewhere randomly. But I think like the longer I play in the world, the bigger the chance that Clown actually just yoinked them. Also, I've broken like a lot of netherite tools. I'm sort of just holding off. What is my netherite pickaxes broke? Is that like 7 or 8? It's not okay. Diamond pickaxe is about the same, actually. Like, I really didn't treat the nether runs right. Where the hell's that phantom? Dude, what? Himself lucky you just died in your 2-year hardcore world? There's no way. That's crazy. Dude, if that's real, I'm so sorry. I mostly just wanted to get those blocks there. Sarah! Thank you again for the $10 dono. Crazy. Happy Saturday. Today's the Sleep Token concert. It's gonna be epic. It's definitely gonna be epic. Like, there's no other way that ends up going. Like the stream for the Revoluni? Oh yeah. Sarah, thank you so much. And have a great time at the concert tonight. That's the thing to look forward to. You must have been looking forward to that one for a while. We're gonna put Astra Lydia in the book as a bonus name. Courtesy of Sarah's $10 dono. There's a full 40 video playlist for UHCG. That's the best part. The first time I saw the concept of UHC Generations, I saw Josh's first video. Then I clicked on the playlist and I watched Moai's first video. And then I was like, this is sick. This is really sick. It's like, the concept in itself is great, but also just the history and then where it came from. Moai once got the question what he would have done differently if he got to make his videos again. And the thing he said was audio quality, which I really get. Like, the audio is absolute trash. To me though, that's one of the most iconic things about it. Because the lack of audio quality on Moai's videos, but then just the sheer quality of the idea is such a great contrast. It really goes to show that you can make things on YouTube that don't have to be super well made. They just have to be cool. And I think UHCG really shows that. That video, Moai made a 2-3 minute video, something like that. For I won't survive in this world, but maybe you can, something like that. That video now is sitting at almost 200,000 views. And it shouldn't be, for what the video is, it shouldn't have done that well. But it just kept growing and kept growing over time. And it's gonna keep growing. That video, I want to believe that video is gonna hit 1 million views one day. And to me, it's really cool that that video just shows exactly where the series came from. Guys, I'm kind of annoyed with the ice farming. I think we need to go for a new spot because that second layer underneath is really slowing us down. Either way, doesn't really matter right now because it's not nighttime anymore. King Brainroll, make a farm. I could actually get a farm going. I do think if we have to move away at nighttime, we might as well just gather it. Doesn't really matter all that much. Dude, netherite shovel. Great upgrade. It's a really funny statement. Somebody just said Looney's the most inefficient hardcore player out there. Because I think that I've actually done the most out of everyone in the time that I've played. And I think the contrast between those things is that it's perceived as efficient to get a shulker's full of tools and just max out everything all the time and build crazy big farms. But I don't think that's actually effective. So much of what people do is actually overkill. Caswell, thank you so much for a gifted sub. Went out to Trisha Rose. So both Caswell and Trisha are gonna go in the book. as well. Thank you. And I'll actually put King Brainrot in there as a bonus name as well. Fire, what did you say? Could you repeat it? Something about effective or efficient. If you play for 50,000 days, it's going to be more effective to build huge farms. I don't know, man. Like, it really depends. Certain... Here's a great example. Like, Linksy spent... I don't know how much time to make the Wither Skeleton Farm. The Wither Skeleton Farm is super epic. It's really cool. And like, it is going to give you a ton of resources, and it will pay off over time that you have that. The question is, like, if you had to spend more time at a less effective farm, but it also took you like 50 hours less to bake it, at what point does the bigger farm become more effective? And I think that point is like very, very far into the hours of use. Looney, what PC do you use? There's a specs command in Nightbot. Does it matter how long it takes to build the farm if the farm is one of the cool projects? Absolutely not. You're totally right. That is a super valid reason to build the farm, but it's also like, I think it's also the thing that sometimes people join the stream and they'll ask me how I got this much done in so few days, and the answer is I didn't make like farms for the farms. If the farm is the cool project and the fact that it produces an astronomical amount of resources is the thing that you wanted to achieve, then you've done exactly what you achieved. But I do think that if your main goal is world building, it's really easy to make overkill on your farms. And then it's also like, this is why you decorate farms, but if you spend a ton of time decorating a farm, then the farm doesn't need to be so over the top, because you'll get resources from it while decorating anyway. So I'm not saying that one or the other is the right way to approach it. I'm just saying that it's not so straightforward to figure out what the right way is. And like, there's different approaches to get different things done. For me, the one thing that I want is just have a world that feels really cool to move around in as a world. Like, that's the main objective. All the other things, like what farms we have and what not, are just like steps that lead down that path. Which is, right now it would be really nice to have an ice farm, because at one moment in time I just built all the farms. But it's also not that problematic, because like, when am I going to use a heap of ice again? From here, guys, we need to get a little bit of a curve going, so we need to go like right over there. Let me get sponges though. Praveen, you're doing great work in UHC Generations. Like the series so much. Thank you, dude. Me too. Like, it's a really special something. To answer your other question, what shader am I using? I'm using complementary shader right now. And in UHCG, I use complementary reimagined. For the record, your world is really cool to fly around in. Zero Sir, thank you, dude. Okay, we're gonna go, let me see. Where I was gonna go somewhere to grab something, but where do I actually want to go? Oh yeah, storage. I want to get sponges. Streams are engaging, because of how fun the chat is. Shout out to chat. Prof, yes, dude. I have like such a nice chat, as in community is so flippin' friendly. Teleported to Redstone Insanity. Now I only just need to make the video, so you guys can see how it works and make it yourself. I promise it's coming. It's coming. I'm gonna cook episode 3 for UACG, and when that one is like in editing, I'm gonna make a teleporter video. Let's let's go starter house. Water goes, you're friendly? Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty friendly. Here the minecart. Here we go. Okay, now I actually need to get a hole out. I haven't seen your go side. Fair point. Mabel said absolutely enjoyed most of the time spent in the community. Of course, some less than others, but in general, so kind and lovely. I mean, always. I think there's no place anywhere where everybody is nice all the time. But I think we got a good thing going. Okay, this didn't go exactly as planned, but it will still work. What's my own netherite? Why not? Let me actually put some of these sponges in my toolbox. It's a nice place to have them. Guys, somebody just asked, why do you have a netherite hoe? Well, I'll just read out that comment as a good moderator does. And then, like, the other people in the mod call just went like, why are you saying that? Do you have a problem with the netherite hoe? What are you on about? He's like, no, it's a thing in chat. It wasn't me. It was a topical WoW sentence. This is the kind of thing WoW says where I start going like, wow, why are you so mad? Galactic Animations with a two-part message. I've been revisiting all the hardcore channels I used to watch 3 to 4 years ago. Now that I've gotten back into my hardcore world, it's a bit saddening seeing some of them have either quit or are nowhere near as popular anymore. Wondering from a creator's perspective, how does it feel being past your peak of popularity, or does it not really bother you that much? I think for me, Galactic, like the main, okay, there's a few parts of this question. And I think the first thing to stress there is 3 or 4 years ago was around COVID time and everything worked on YouTube. So that's like, that moment in time was never going to last forever. And I think as a creator, you got to be realistic that was not normal. And it's weird because like that was when I first started making content. So like that initially seemed to be how things work. Now to sort of take the question in the other direction and just address it as to my experience, my channel, and how it works and how it feels. Over the past like 3 years, I've just not been able to have making content as my #1 priority in life. Like I had to just deal with IRL challenges that came up, and those weren't like as fun, but they were important. And it was like I gotta figure out where my attention, where my energy, where my focus goes, so I can move forward and do the things I want to do. Now we're sort of at the tail end of that, and I don't think I'm past my peak of popularity. I just think that we got sidetracked because life got in the way, and I do really think that there's a lot of room to grow and a lot to be achieved still. And I'm still like super motivated to go make that happen. So I think like. Give me a year and see how it looks then. Be intentional is a big part of it. Like you gotta have a plan and you gotta have a direction. And I think realistically, if you're not like heading in the direction you want to be heading in, or maybe it's not going fast enough to your liking. The only useful thing you can do in that scenario is literally ask yourself, what can I do to make it better? And what that translates to from a creator perspective is I have to literally learn to be better at my job. I have to figure out what the things are that are in the way of having 1,000 people in stream chat right now. And the crazy thing is, like, there have been like sometimes you have a busy week, sometimes you have a less busy week. But over the past few months, we've had some of the busiest weeks in years. So I definitely do think that it's we're on our way. But it needs time, and I think the results happen in the places where you put the energy in. Right now, the energy is in UHCG. Netherite Hoe is technically the best option for the first Netherite tool you can make. Legendary shirt. What a statement. I'm so curious how that works. Because you might actually be trolling, but you might be dead serious, and I'm super curious why, like, what the reasoning behind it is. Is it for the achievement, just so you can get all achievements? Because that tracks, but I can explain. Right, this is what I need. This is what I'm waiting for. Guys, I'm on my way to the XP farm. I swear I'm not goofing out. Oh my god. That was actually smooth. Are there things that I need to heal right now? Just the shovel and the elytra. I should probably go to the villagers instead. Boing, right? Firstly, the achievement, which is better than armor, since it only costs 1 piece of netherite. Fair. Since the hoe is the most insta-broken blocks, it benefits from the extra durability, making it last longer. I mean, there's some logic to it. I'm not fully convinced. But it's not a bad line of thought. It's not bad reasoning. I think, like, for me, it would just be the pickaxe, because I use it more, so I need the durability more. I think it's like fair to say that the thing that the extra durability benefits you the most in the tool that you use the most, not the tool that potentially breaks the most blocks with Instamine. I do like the argument. Like, people shouldn't hate on netherite hoes. They're great. Bro, that makes no sense, dude. It says redstone reels. Love that too. Bro, that makes no sense. Guys, let's be real that a netherite hoe is always viable, because if you're walking around with one of the more diamond hoes, that's a peasant move. Says the man who has a 7,792 day hardcore world and not all netherite tools. you get my point. It's just that I talk the talk, I don't walk the walk. To be fair, I'm kind of here for talking the talk. That's my job. Oof, welcome in, dude. Hope you're doing well. How's the bakery event going, or been? Is it, like, finished already? It's still going. Started yesterday. Yo, sick. How's it going? And Astra, welcome in. Looney, yo, Looney, what's good? I'm so sorry. I misread that so bad. Haven't been here in a while. I'm doing great. If you haven't been here for a bit, maybe you haven't been on my YouTube either. If you haven't, go check it out. And check my most recent video, uploaded today. I'm doing a super cool project of a hardcore world that gets passed from one creator to the next. And right now is my time and I flipping love it. Guys, let's very quickly go to the nether and dry out my sponges. It's 6, but still. Posture check, hydration check, check. Check, mic check. All checks completed. When it goes lurking, heard UHCG, your ears perked up. Like that's a real risk. Like that could happen a lot if you don't stream here for the coming months. Kissanon, good to see you. Guys, for all of you who haven't been here in a minute, I actually want to get back to work, but let me travel back through the nether just so you guys can see what we've been up to here if you really haven't been here for a minute. It's not a completed project yet, but this is the terrain foundation for the Nether Hub. I'm currently in the design stage, as in we're making the next part of this build. But it's not going very fast because most of my time goes into UHC generations right now. What the heck? Right? We're cooking, dude. It's only gonna get better. Maybe you haven't been here in an hour, so you're the intended audience for that. 100%. Okay, guys, we gotta get some ice. It's nighttime. Bro, no. I'm proving that netherite hoes are viable. Dude, they're less viable than I thought. Holy. Look! You can kill skeletons with them. They're great! Guys, realistically, AJ is saying this in the mod voice chat, but I agree. Hoes should do more damage. Because, like, imagine getting that thing just flung at your head. Like, it's gonna hurt more than that skeleton made us believe. They do the same damage as a fist? That's actually stupid. Yo, guys, this ice actually looks really sick because of the ice underneath. Do you see that? If you step on a horn, it flips up, the handle can really hurt you. That too. Completely different problem, but yes. Mickey, what is all the ice for? We're making a, we're sending the ice boat racetrack. I think I told you this yesterday, though. Thank you for finally flying in my path. You forgot? That's fair, that's fair. Bro kids, Discord user found. I know where you came from. GC, welcome in today. I hope you're doing good. I'm biased against hosts because there's no trees on my mountain. If you have to collect leaves, you'd agree. I don't know, man. I don't know. I like the argument, but I don't think I'm gonna agree. Also, like, a lot of the time you don't even have to mine the leaves, you know? You mine the tree trunk and the leaves just go. If you need, like, actual leaves, I'm sure there's some, I'm sure there's, like, a very great leaf farm from I Hate Falling Blocks. If not, like, there should be soon. Wait, AJ, have you seen I Hate Falling Blocks? That's like my favorite farm channel. It's so great. Unkoku, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. I say ASMR. You're not the first person to say it. Definitely not the last today. Seems to be what we're doing. Oh, he made a leaf farm with Ravagers. Love it. Wait, Ravagers actually drop the blocks? That's crazy. Wait, they don't? Oh my god. He mines it with Silk Touch, but the Ravagers are there to get the saplings back. That's why I love I Hate Falling Blocks. These things are so cooked. King Brainroll, your recommendation to see I Hate Falling Blocks change you? Dude, it should. Like, it should be mandatory. People should get I Hate Falling Blocks videos in school. It will change their perspective on the world. It will learn them think. Guys, low-key, whenever we suggest Nina to, like, we tell her she should watch something, she gets so rebellious about it. There's always like an element of, I need to watch this. Okay. Oh my god, Nina, no. We're not gonna go here again. Infinity Shadow, dude, thank you for the $20 dono again. I've severely underestimated the power of tunnel bores. Yes, they're easy to underestimate. Almost clears the first few Y levels of my project in one day. Only stops to take a break. Can I please get my dog in the book? 100%. Like the stream for the Revoluni. Guys, do it. If you haven't done it yet, hit like on YouTube. We're gonna put Infinity and Charlie in the book. We're gonna put GC78 in the book as a bonus name. And let's put on Koku, this name I can't pronounce, Sugi Kuni in the book. If I butchered your name, I apologize. I didn't mean to do it. ERD Mooney is going to go in the book as well. Oh my god, you're doing great and I pronounced your name right. That's incredible. I had no idea. I had zero faith in myself. Mickey and Yetzi asked me if I have YouTube channel suggestions for her. This is because Nina trusts you. Nina trusts you because you're really cracked at parkour. And it makes her believe in your constant recommendations. This is my theory. Guys, these I Hate Falling block farms, they're memes, but they're not memes. Like, it's actually, it's the best farm tech on the internet. Also, like, guys, you know what's really flipping cool about I Hate Falling Blocks? Literally, I keep yapping about it. If you have not seen this channel, check it out. Like, you want to see it. The thing that's really, really cool about it is that it's, creatively speaking, it's a very interesting project. And the reason that it's interesting, there's actually a few. So, first off, this person like puts so much restriction on their design process, because like, it's not even that the farms are absolutely cooked and they do crazy things that you technically don't need, but they use really good tech. It's also that he tries to build all these farms in an 8x8x8 cube. Like that's an absurd restriction, and it makes it so much harder to actually design something, which means that the creative process to get there is way more incredible to look at. Like, designing things with restrictions is probably the best training to making better things. And it doesn't really matter what you're making for that to be true. I needed a crafting table for... Oh yeah, for sugar boxes. Mitchie, hey Looney, I love your 1000-day movies so much. It's so well made. Thank you for it. Yo, thank you for saying that, and thank you for being here. It takes ages to build one of his farms. So the funniest thing about these farms is they're not actually made to be made. As in, they're not realistic, like they're not real farm suggestions. They're just a really, really funny way of using an incredibly high level of game knowledge. Because they're super impractical. Like they're mostly farms for things you absolutely don't need that much of. Leaves is actually a good farm. Leaves is a good farm. But like, that's an exception. There's a couple farms in there that are so stupid that you actually need them. Or you don't. Link is hitting 50k days today. Yo, that's crazy. Eco-friendly tadpole farm. Great, great concept. Love that. $50k days is unreal. Guys, literally, the people in this generation I know of that are doing the stupidest, most respectable things, I can only think of two. I think Link and I think Curryway. Like, what are these guys doing, dude? But somebody has to. Like, they're pushing boundaries. They're doing something that shouldn't be done by the sheer amount of absurd work that goes into it. And then they just do it. Hey, you just got done watching UHCG and the narrator at the end was scary. Narrator at the end was scary, vouch. That's actually, yeah. I can't tell you much about it, but you'll definitely see that guy again. I think we go over there. Did I add Sarah in the book? Wait, did I not? I did, but I didn't add Alex and Aiden. Sarah, thank you for another 10. I only just saw it now. Alex has their first marching band competition today. So proud of them. That actually, that's really, really awesome. I hope it goes well. We're gonna put dodged in the book, or dodged in Mickey as a bonus name. You know what, guys? Should we, like, at the end of this day, do our parkour run? Before we go ice mining again? Casual spoiler drop midstream. Peru kids. It happens. It happens. I'm pretty experienced in the spoiler department, in that I'm well aware of what I say and what I don't say. But you'll usually pick up some spoilers here. Okay, I think we're gonna clear this little bit. and then start replacing this with ice. Parkour is overrated. It's how you get better, though. Practice is important. Mickey says parkour is overrated. Oh my god. I didn't even see that. Guys, this man eats parkour for breakfast. Like... Okay, that is a good path for that ice boat race. We're gonna have some work like polishing it up and making it actually look like a biome. Where does it go after that? Well, through this chunk. Hardcore parkour? I don't really like the idea of doing the parkour in the hardcore world. Not because I'm like scared to lose it or to take damage or whatnot. But mostly because over time, all the parkour runs, they like add up. So we'll use a ton of game time, not actually progressing the world. And that sort of defeats my point of like trying to do the most with my game days. And I'm not super strict with that. But also like, what's the point of that if I'm not doing 1000 A movies anymore? As AJ. Well, the thing is like, it's more so, it's not really about the movies, it's about the first impression. It's about people showing up on the stream and just being like, dude, why have you done so much? How did that happen? I think I like that better than having a super high number on the top of my screen. Good night, mate. Pyro, dude, thank you for checking in. Just stayed up watching the latest video despite having work tomorrow. GG on an incredible UHCG video. Thank you. Staying up for it is crazy. Love that. Okay, guys. Wait, it's nighttime. It's nighttime. Let me change my my stream titles and be a professional today. I'm gonna send you guys to the desktop really quick. Okay, this goes here. And I'm gonna mute my moderators because they're gonna ruin my life, or at least my parkour run. Guys, we're doing parkour spiral, and I'm practicing to actually get better. So what I'm doing is I'm doing no reset runs, shooting for sub 600 times. I'm gonna mute the mods right now. Yesterday we got a 555, and that was the first sub 600 in a row. So we're seeing how much of a streak I can get. Can't reset, not even on this first level, so I low-key gotta lock in. Let me take a sip of water, and then we're doing this run. Okay. Yesterday I low-key had one of my better runs because I messed up one level that took me like 16 seconds. Beyond that, I didn't really make any mistakes on the entire map. Like I had 2 slow setup for skips, but no like real big fumbles. So let me look in and see if we can beat yesterday's 555. Yo, I'm really quiet, but I'm also really locked in. I'm just gonna get in the zone and do it. Oh, dude, that was bad. Low-key, I'm putting too much pressure on that jump. Same start as yesterday. Copy-paste. Different fall, by the way, but... Same level and same split. That was bad too. Twitch chat's just saying rawr. I love it. Couple small mistakes so far. Still, the movement feels clean. Just a couple slip-ups. Oh, I did have a small mistake here yesterday. So there's 2 mistakes in a run, not 1. Which Reddit post will be overlaid? We'll have to wait and see, Mabel. Even though I have a couple small mistakes, guys, I definitely am on track for getting that sub 600. So I'm gonna go get that. That's expensive. Okay, sub 600 is viable, but I'm gonna have to lock in and work for it, actually. I lost like half the time that I can afford to lose. What is this? Oh my god. Took some extra time on that setup, but I couldn't really afford to fall it anymore. If we want to get a streak. Wow, almost had the weirdest fail. Pro is throwing? No, I got it, dude. I got it. Still possible, Mickey? I know, I got this. I believe. Rip. I don't even know what happened there, whether I slipped off or I hit something. I think it just slipped. Setup was bad. Guys, this is low-key an important run. This was an interesting one. Let me unmute mods. This was a really flipping interesting one because the music is hella loud. Is the music hella loud? Why is the music loud? It doesn't look loud. It doesn't look like it should be loud. It's loud? Is this better? Maybe my game sound was just low? No, my game sound was not low. Okay, guys, so I was low. Yeah, no, I wasn't. Like, I was talking soft. Like, I think maybe music was loud. I don't know. I was just locked in. This was an interesting run, and it was an important one in a way because like low key. This was terrible. As in, yesterday I barely made any mistakes. Today I made a heap of mistakes. But I recovered every single one of them well. And that's like, I don't think that's ever happened before. So that was a well-deserved sub 600. I worked for that. Sub 600 clutch for real? He actually clutched up, right? I did actually clutch up. Let me fix my stream titles, guys. One sec. And like clutching up is going to be a really, really important skill for Minecraft events later. So this was as good as it gets practice wise. I think I'm gonna mine ice here for a sec. I'm low-key happier with this one, guys, than I was with yesterday's 555. Because this could have been one of those 630 runs. I should throw more? No. Not throwing is great. But, like, recovering when you're throwing is really important. Looney, I'm curious, what are some concrete ways that you try to make the streams more popular than just build more? King Brainrod? Okay, like, I have a whole plan here, and I literally can't tell you anything about it. But for now, I think the most realistic answer I can give you right now is nothing. And the reason that the answer is nothing is that streams are not the #1 priority at this moment. So I could, like, talk to you about how I try to make the streams better, but it's sort of like this. I often find that, like, working out and going to the gym is a great analogy for a lot of things because it's super process oriented. What I mean by that is what you do on any given day in the gym really doesn't matter one bit. And it's not like it really doesn't matter one bit, but it's like it's insignificant in the big process of what you do. So right now, like, if I'm working out, I'm trying to, over a period of time, improve on something. And that something might be getting stronger, but right now I'm actually not in a period where I'm trying to get stronger. I'm trying to have less of a less decay throughout my sets in my workout. So I'm doing a bit less weight for more repetitions, and I'm trying to be able to do more repetitions over time. Right now, if I'm looking at my content creation, I'm not in a stream-oriented block, so I'm not trying to improve the streams right now. I'm trying to improve the videos, mostly. And I'm working on things that, over time, will make the streams better. And I can give you, like, a super clear answer in some time in the next year, when we're in that, like, past the big event that I'm working towards, and more of in a stream area. But you kind of know when you know. Like, the Revoluni is real. Once it hits, you'll know that it hits. And I'll tell you all about how that impacts the streams after. But it's a complex thing. It's like, if you're asking as a maybe wannabe content creator, then it's more so about, like, figure out how to be better over time, rather than what are the exact things that I should be doing. But the bigger answer is kind of like, you have to figure out a way to stand out, like do something that makes you unique. And I think that the way that I approach my Minecraft world makes me unique in the space. As in, it being more coherent and things like, honestly, AJ, the thing you just asked about, right? Related to this moment, and see how it's working right now with other things. Like, I think they're not mutually exclusive. They're just different things. A more clear schedule, probably. Darko Boys, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great, by the way. Thank you for asking. Mabel, have a great rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in. It was actually nice to see you. Hey you, K-pop isn't bad once you get past the surface level. Most of what the West sees annoying, understand it was like, oh, I love this conversation. I actually kind of like K-pop. Very random contribution from me to this conversation, but I like the I just like the soundscape of it. I think it's cool. My crane is in my basement. That's an interesting name. I'm doing good. Darko Boys, what am I planning to do in this world? I'm gathering ice right now because during the daytime I'm sort of digging out a ice boat racetrack. I kind of have it already, but I want to make it longer so it goes all the way from my main base to spawn. But it's really annoying to work in that swamp during the nighttime because it's like a lot of mobs spawn. So I'm trying to fix that by actually gathering the ice at night. Mom and City here, welcome in. Thank you for your comment on the video. Saw that. Okay, let's pick these up. And then we, oh wait, we got a bunch more here. I low-key waited to see if that creeper would give me ice blocks. Looney, how did you fall off your skyblock? I got pushed off by 2 phantoms right as we were trying to get down to get the brewing stand. And it was actually kind of scuffed because I waited for nighttime to be over so we wouldn't get any phantoms. And then right after nighttime, we had a thunderstorm, so phantoms spawned. And they 2-tapped me, after which I jumped off involuntarily. No, that's fine, AJ. Not unless there's a video. I think there's gonna be a skyblock short because like the video got cut short. But I do like it a lot for a short. I put it on the list. I have a shorts list, guys, but I'm like not going to get to it for a minute because we're working long form right now. There is going to be there's going to be a period over the next year where we'll get the shorts game going too. I feel like I've learned a lot about how to not make shorts in the couple times that we tried it. Guys, there's this whole ongoing debate about sort of shorts being a new thing and long form not working anymore. This whole debate is absolute nonsense. Like, surely, like a part of the watch time has gone over to shorts, but it's not that long form doesn't work, and it's not that long form has to be really long form. It's that sort of the middle ground has disappeared a little bit, as in you don't see as many 4, 5, 6 minute videos do well, but long form just has to be good to work, and short form also has to be good to work. What those things mean for different types of content is really different. But I'm so convinced that good content will always work, and if it's not working, then it might be really good content on some level, but it has some flaws somewhere else that need to be addressed. Definitely true for everything I've made so far. I also do think that it's very like unproductive to look to the algorithm for why something's not working. Like you got, because that part you can't control. You have to control what you do. In all honesty, I usually get a lot of slack for being a K-pop fan. KDA, which was nice. It's a movie, right? What does anybody know like what streaming platform it's on? K-pop Demon Hunters? It's on Netflix. I don't have Netflix right now. I think I gotta just go over there, but this is gonna take some work, like actually smoothing it out. It kind of sucks that there's like an actual hill here that we have to go through. King Brainrot, in the clip it looked like you got hit to the edge by the phantoms and you accidentally walked off. Yeah, no, this is exactly what happened. So what happened is the phantom sort of knocked me over the hole onto the side, and I just hit my spacebar and jumped off. But I also had like my my directional keys. I was trying to push back against the phantom momentum, which then, because I got shot over the hole, like made me walk back in. So in the end, I sort of jumped, but it wasn't on purpose. That was the lowest jump to activate a mace attack ever. Oh my, nice dodge. He actually got out of the way smooth there. Guys, I'm so messed up by UHCG in that I have a hard time throwing mushrooms out of my inventory. I think they're useful. Just when I go over my inventory in a second, they just strike me as a useful item and I don't throw them out. Then I'll go like, why do I have 3 mushrooms? Simi Arkin, welcome in. Hey Looney, how are you? I'm doing really good. I hope you are too. I'm super happy with my UHC Generations episode I released today. We're making the Iceboat racetrack extend from the base all the way to spawn, which already almost does, but we're carving out the path through the swamp right now. That was actually a pretty comprehensive summary. With not too many words. Peter on the Eric account going to the Peter account. Okay. Take like a 50-day challenge. Only use the mace as your weapon. Dude, I'm so ready for that. If I get to choose between 50 days only using a sword or only using a mace, I'm so choosing the mace. AJ, do you think I'm gonna die doing that, or what is Okay, guys, AJ thinks I'm gonna die if I do that. Guys, AJ is actually really convinced that I'm just gonna get myself killed in this world. So maybe just for like, he worries about this a lot, AJ. But AJ is a nice guy, so we gotta treat him right. And I think maybe just for his peace of mind, it'd be best if tomorrow on stream I just sit in an obsidian box, but also have a beacon next to it, so I have resistance and regeneration just in case. AJ, why do you watch hardcore Minecraft? Like, that's genuinely a question. My channel makes you happy, dude. That's actually a big compliment. Thank you. It's like the best possible outcome. Oh, guys, I was messing with him and then he just hit me in the field. Also, welcome in. Be crazy stream. Nope, I'm not hitting that. Parav, he watches hardcore because he's a moderator. I think it happened the other way around. Guys, I've not been paying attention to follows on Twitch. Eardy, Mooney, Darko Boys, and Peru Kids, thank you for the follows if you guys are still here. Looney, I hate you. All of you having a bad day? Like, what's going on? Faith MC, yo, welcome in. I don't know what you're putting in your UHG vids, my man, but I'm eating them up like candy. I love to hear that. Dude, I'm so... Guys, I'm so happy with all the replies. or all the comments on the episode today. I worked really hard on them, and I'm super stoked to see that you guys like that new video. Oh, Hope says reason 1 being used the forbidden name of principals in the UHCG video. That's fair criticism. I did call them the W word. Will not happen again. I left it on freaking suspense. Oh, like you're gonna have a bad time because I think every UHCG video will have a cliffhanger. Surely the last one is okay. No, dude, the last one will have a cliffhanger. I've already written what's and like the last one is also the last one tells you who my successor is, or maybe it doesn't. Wait, that'd be sick. If I make you go to the video without saying who it is, that would actually be really cool. Also having a really nice day, just coming home from dinner, host. Oh, yes. Love that. Let me think about that a little bit. Do I already know who I'm giving it to? Hey, you. I actually confirmed my successor yesterday. So, yes. Somebody already knows that they're gonna get it. Nobody, like, I'm not gonna put any hints. I'm not gonna put any spoilers. But I have a successor. Not ready for me to give up the world? I'm not done yet. I'm getting started. The last one. I'm sorry, man. I apologize for it being the way I am. I'm also really not. Do you guys choose your successors when you're close to the end of your run? Okay, so guys, here's the thing with UHCG. This is important to say. Everybody thinks there's way more rules to the project and way more guidelines than there actually are. Like when I got the world, it came with a sort of README folder that welcomed me to the project. And in the README folder, it literally goes like, "This world is yours. It's literally yours. We can't tell you what to do." That's part of the fabric of the series, that there's no like guidelines to how you have to be a generation. So there's no like one answer to a question like this. Like, do you choose your successors by the end of your run? It could vary a lot per person. Hypothetically, there could be someone who choose their successor after they die. Like they literally just die and they have to panic search for one. But also hypothetically, there could be someone who chooses their successor before they ever play the world themselves. Now, I'm not saying that either one of those happens, but I can tell you about my case. Lagundo asked me to be his successor before his episode 1 release. Like his episode 1 was about to release when he asked me if I wanted to go next. So I knew it like a year before I actually got to play. Dude, these netherite shovels run out of durability so flipping quick. I'm starting to see this diamond hole logic. Like if you really need to get rid of a couple leaves, it's gonna run out quick. Glenn, you know who it is? Penguin Man. Yeah, I'm just not gonna read any guesses because like it's gonna get messy at some point. PC True Love, thank you for the follow. Flaming Moai seemed so chill, so it makes sense there's no strict rules. Mr. Crate, I think Flaming Moai being chill has nothing to do with why there are no rules. I think the main reason that there's no rules to the project is because Moai thought about it really, really hard before he actually started it. Like, he developed that idea far beyond, like, what he did in the series himself. And I think like the ending of the world room goes to show that. But like, I think what Moai understood in like starting it is that to get the best out of people creatively, you have to give them the liberty to do so. And if you're gonna tell people what they can and cannot do, you're restricting their creativity, which means that after a couple generations, the concept might get stale because everybody sort of has to play by the same rule set. And right now, that doesn't exist at all. You can literally do whatever. To me, it's really flipping cool that Moai saw like what UHCG could become and then made such a crappy video on it. The video is really good, but the audio is terrible. And like, to me, he did all the important things right. And if you want to call him that, I don't think you need to. Like, the term doesn't really make sense here. But he made all the mistakes, again, if you can call them that, in places where in this thing they don't matter one bit. However cool UHCG ends up being, like, months or years from now, it's fully down to Moai setting it up as well as he did. And then everybody else after plays a role for sure, but he set it up well. And I think that's incredibly cool, because that shows a lot of foresight. It shows a lot of foresight, but it also just shows a lot of caring about a thing, like a creative project. I still like have this really cool experience with UHCG when I first saw it. I don't like usually get jealous. Like it's not just like, it's not a move I do very regularly. But the first time I saw a UHCG video, I saw Josh's first episode, and I was like, my first thought, and I'll just own up to it because it's not a pretty thought. My first thought was, dang it. There's a group of people out there, a bunch of friends who have this really cool project that you're just gonna pass between themselves, and like, I'm playing a hardcore role by myself. That's what I thought. Not Rick, dude, thank you for the £2 again. What do you call a guy who murders sea creatures? No idea. We're gonna put off an Eric in the book, courtesy of no Riggs. Don't know. I'm curious on the payoff of this joke. So like the first time I saw UHC Generations, I just like, I was sad that I was not a part of it. And then for Lagundo to ask after that, and there's like there's a good period of time in between. I don't know exactly how long, but a good chunk of time. For Lagundo to ask after that was kind of crazy. Not a cool guy. Not a cool guy. Oh my god. That's awful. It's so bad. So bad that it's good. Dude, thank you for nothing too. We're gonna put Kevin in the book. And we're gonna put Kuro Assassin in there as well. I feel bad for whoever built your hat next because they need a lot of pink. Dude, building the heads is difficult because you kind of have to go for like natural blocks. I initially built legs as eyes out of wool because I really wanted that brighter color. And then I ended up going back and like using concrete powder and calcite. I also think that maybe for my head you could just get away with like terracotta or something, because you want to have that natural that natural vibe, like naturally occurring resources. Dude, that phantom hit is almost impossible, the one where you fly after them. Dang it. And see, I hit 700k. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, bro, it's gonna be a baby drown now. King Brainroll, do I have YouTuber friends now? Oh, that's not necessarily what I meant. I just meant like people are passing a hardcore world while I play hardcore by myself. I do have YouTuber friends, and I had YouTuber friends back then, just not in UHC generation. Is that the same baby zombie and did he manage to get his way out? It's actually kind of epic. It only looks like you finished your skyblock. Dude, I fell off. It was terrible. I got wrecked by phantoms. They are now the bane of my existence. It took so long to hit 700k. Real. We were stuck in the 690k limbo for a while. Those guys are all just gone. That was good. Dude, no! I just said you were gone. Maybe I missed the answer. I didn't actually answer it properly. Let me read it. Riddle me this: if you can do anything with the world of UHCG, can you set rules for the next generation to come? I mean, you could, but then it's up to them if they want to listen to it or not. The way I didn't listen to the Gundog on my own stronghold, that one's kind of crazy because when I saw episode 1, actually when we both released episode 1, I had already beaten the dragon. So I just didn't know of Legs' stronghold while I was looking for them. I knew that he must have had a portal, so like that's why I went back to find it. And then when I find another busted one, I was like, I don't know how many portal or strongholds he broke. I am kind of curious though about his final gateway, because like, do you guys, if you've seen the video, do you guys think I'm right about what I said about the eyes? I have no idea how that will work, but it seems like that's what he's describing. Fair answer, Dan. I think it's like, I think there's so many directions UHCJ could go in, and I think that's one of the coolest things, because like it could go to all these different people. Leo Gamerdot, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. How can you break an end portal block mechanically? TNT duper. No, Kuro Assassin, it's the same principle as bedrock breaking. You just need something to remove the data in the block. And going off of the way that I found the portal rooms, I think Legs did it with a downward facing headless piston. That doesn't mean you need to get a headless piston. It just means that you have to like make the game believe that there's a piston in there, which is how a lot of bedrock breaking works. Not the good kind in the snapshot. And also, like, the reason I'm saying that is probably the tech that Legs used to do it is that those, it just looked like explosions in those rooms. So I think he actually did that and then used it as decoration right away. See a fire, thanks for the help, dude. I do miss my skyblock, guys. MVBO just asked about it. Like, I'm sad that it ended. I wanted to do more skyblocking. Now we're extending the boat race, though. That's gonna be cool, too. Snapshot was busted beyond belief. The best thing about it was that, other than that, it was a really stable snapshot. They just forgot, like, one very important line of code, somehow. I don't know how that happens. Like, how do you like sort of have something that's in the game all the time and then you just forget to port it to a snapshot? Well, whatever it was, I'm grateful that they messed it up. Nick didn't go for LA's. Dude, I have a severe diagnosed case of streamer brain. So the fact that we talked about something yesterday is absolutely no guarantee that I'm gonna remember it today or tomorrow. Okay, let's fill this in. Dude, the amount of time this saves versus using the water buckets to do this is absurd. Can't believe I was that dumb. Also, it looks way more satisfying. Yoda Fisser, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, and Sita Tung, thank you for the follow a couple minutes ago as well. Yoda's, hi, do you want to kiss? No, not necessarily. Thank you for the offer, I guess. Twitch chat hits different kind of moment. The Sea Pickle Bedrock remover even better because it happened during an actual update, not even a snapshot. Rob Carre? Yo, crazy. Are these all full? No. It's a prank. Fair enough, dude. Okay, let's keep digging here. Japanese spicy for up, right? Don't you have a girlfriend, Looney? Yeah, I do. We live together. Low key, guys, I haven't seen this yet. In the UHCG Discord or the comments, but low key, I expected some people to be disappointed that I got the Elytra, because it changes the way the world works a lot. Dude, this inside corner is gonna actually add to the race a lot. To the racetrack. Give you 900 coins and I sub? Which coins? Tell my girlfriend I said hi. Will do. Will do. You want 900 bloonies? I can't give you those. Twitch has to give them over time. If you watch the stream and you enjoy it here, you'll get a bunch of them. Like Corrupt, what are we building? We're actually working on an ice boat racetrack all the way to my world spawn. Now, I already have that, but I want to have it start at the main base, which is over there, out of render distance. That looks weird, the base from here, with how far we render. It kind of looks like a base, though. Just a weird one. There's more to it. Johnny Pork, welcome to the stream. See you, Wild. Thanks for the help, dude. Do I still need, like, those trees as well? Yes. Guys, I was so aware on where I was so aware of where I was gonna land there. I once popped a totem falling out of the sky on a lily pad, and I was like, I'm not doing that again. Okay. Let's get this one out of the way, and then we have to remove a little bit of, like, dirt here. You just don't need it. You just wait. Like, that's all there's to it. Hey, you, do I know how many totems I've used? I think the number is 8. All of those are to fall damage, and 4 of those are from when I had a really dumb entrance into the end and just popped totems at will on the obsidian platform. It's also why I use totems. Like, I really didn't want to lose a world that you work this much onto fall damage. Okay, now we're gonna dig this out. And then the banks and stuff, we'll get to it later. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Nikki, you got a 501 in a no reset run? That's crazy fast. You can theoretically beat your PB by 10 seconds. Dude, I believe. Really dumb question, do you actually have pink hair? Right now, I don't, but I've had pink hair for like 6 or 7 years. I had it like before I started YouTube. That's why, like, the character ended up having pink hair. But then, like, last year, I just got it dyed to, or I got it bleached to dye it again, and I just didn't feel like dyeing it when I got home. I was like, no, I like this, and then it just stuck. I don't want to have cobblestone. Cobblestone really makes me feel like a peasant. Even if it's a few blocks in my inventory, it just feels bad. Gotta go back and watch the stream. You stream every day. Didn't get to watch them often. Hey, you, I do. I nowadays have a VODs channel, which is called Looney Life on YouTube. And I upload the streams on there later on the day or the day after. If you want to go back and watch old streams, you gotta be on the main channel, just Looney, and then look through the playlist. There's a playlist with live streams in there, with like hundreds of videos, and that's where you find vintage Looney. Johnny, you had your name in one of the books in my world. I actually remember putting your name in there. Yo, guys, we're 35 Twitch followers away from having 5 threes. 33,333 is coming up. Like, Rob, thank you. We're now 34 away. We're now 33 away. We're definitely thank you for the follow. Ainsby, I got curious today and actually rewinded to the very first silent stream. I don't think I had a stream where I didn't have a microphone, but we did do lo-fi streams at a certain point in time. Those were more filler content though. Extra, thank you for the follow. 32 away. Blondoony now? Better than Bloony. Bloony was a jerk. Second Tony came here just to say I love the new UHC series. Dude, I love UHCG too. Thank you. I'm so happy that you guys are liking the videos. because I love the series a lot. I worked a lot on the story that I'm gonna write into the world, and I'm just really stoked to share it with you guys. Looking forward to it. Have you watched Bluey? I'm not talking about Bluey, but Bluey. I've not watched Bluey. The aim was not aim. It was aimed at my own alter ego. Oh, dude, that actually looks great. Okay, let's go here. Bluey's your kid's favorite show? I've actually not seen anything, I think. See you, Nina. Thanks for the help. Let me actually collect these lily pads for later. Looney, you know that guy with pink hair? Yeah, he sucks. Okay, look. Oh, these are shulkers. Guys, we're getting somewhere. This one's already on the right Y level. And then here we gotta dig it out one more block. No, we don't. I do think that in certain spots, it's probably good to like make it a little bit deeper though. Okay, that was actually a sick hit. Stop! Oh my god, bro got yeeted. I think I want to have sort of like a whole area here that's a little bit deeper. Probably maybe the entire thing. Probably maybe is a great expression. Sounds very decisive and powerful. Spidey, can I show you my kingdom? You mean like my main base? Where the phantoms at? Let me dig this this part out and then we'll fly past it. Let's actually do it from this side though. Because I need haste. Chestplate name flashbacks? Yup. I didn't even remember what the name was. I think my favorite piece of armor, name-wise, have to be my boots. Anybody know the name of the boots? Oh, my mods do. Love the maze so much. Watching someone with pogo's fun. Doing it yourself cranks it up to 11. I really want to get a mace in UHCG. Might be hard to get Windburst 3 on it. Why? It just takes a little bit of time. Smite 5 maze for phantoms? Can you do that? No, right? I think it's either density or breach. Okay, let's show the base because I actually need to fix my my shovel anyway. Spidey, we're heading over there now. So this is the main base. It's all built in a swamp, so all that snow you see is my doing. I don't have rockets anymore. Hold up. There's a lot to it because most of the base actually exists underground. Not all of it though, because I have a throne room. Should actually land on the throne. You can attribute swap Smite 5 on the mace. This is true. This is a little thing, guys, where right before you hit, you switch from one weapon to another. You can get like the attributes of one weapon, but the cooldown of the other, I think. I think that's the combo. This is the main base on the inside, Spidey. There's like way more stuff hidden under everywhere. I think this gives you an idea. Let me actually heal up my shovel. What? 3.5 years, dude. Oh, rip. I love people just chilling in chat and then asking, can I see your base? I go like, oh, whoa, 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 big base, whoa. Dude, why? Oh, it's nighttime. You guys don't want to trade. I could technically trade on the other side of the hallway. Let me actually bring some more emeralds. I could use my silverfish farm, but I don't really feel like doing that. Not for one tool. My eyes are probably cooked. I tried to go outside enough. That helps a lot. Do I have a job making this base? Wait, what was that message I saw? Googly eyes of the villager, fresh animation, are cursed looking. Dude, I love fresh animation so much. Also, guys, in that UHC Generations video, how much did the fresh animations help the Woodland Mansion scene? These guys are just in boats for no reason other than that I had a zombie in here and things went wrong. My tools are fixed though, so we're good. I had to recure my villagers because I changed my Minecraft account from LooneyMC to Looney, which is better. But it did mean that I hadn't cured the villagers, so it didn't give me discounts anymore. Ralph, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Vindicator jump scare was funny with the fresh animations. Dude, that was like actually intense. Actually, when I was playing it, he came around the corner. I was like, oh damn. Did you guys see that I was actually nervous in the Woodland Mansion and missed like most of my first hits because I tried to hit them from like half a block too far away every time? It's funny, which version am I playing? 121.8 Java Edition. Vindicator had you shook. Vindicator had me shook. I was actually like, guys, yo, do you know that I've never, in a hardcore world, properly raided a Woodland Mansion before that? I was actually really scared to do them. So like, even on this world, we just torched it. I lit it on fire. Because I was just scared to go in there with the Vexes flying through the walls. I was like, that it's way too hectic. But then recently I realized, like, as long as you take the Vindicators out, or the Evokers out right away, you're probably fine. And when I was in there, I learned that the Vexes are actually not that hard of a fight. You just have to run in circles, because, like, if you keep moving in circles, they have a pretty hard time locking on. And let's be real, Vexes are, like, the main fear factor there. UNCG has a lot of firsts, even 6 generations in. True. I think it's gonna keep having firsts, because I think from this point forward, generations are actually gonna have like a big impact on how future generations get to play. Because like, think about the thing Lagundo read in his book about solving Minecraft while not breaking UHCG. I think that the part of like solving Minecraft is over. So from this point, like the challenges that happen in the world are challenges that either current or past generations put in them for the next people after them, or it's just generations doing outrageous things and thinking like, hey, I'm gonna try and do this. There's many different ways you can interact with that world, and I think like the more people get to play in it, the more all the different approaches are going to change. AJ said we'll always have new building projects. So the thing is, like, I don't think there's anything in UHCG where you can say this will always be the case. There could we could totally have a generation at some point who doesn't build. There's no reason that there's nothing that says like that couldn't happen. There's no like you should add something to the world. Like you could literally come in there and burn it down and it's still viable. Like it's unlikely that somebody will do it, because why? But it's not forbidden or anything. I do think that like adding to it is much more interesting than taking away. For the solo reason that like you can if you try and take away from it, there's no strife. There's nothing holding you back. Like when you go and destroy somebody's base on lifesteal because you got beef with them, they're gonna try and prevent you from doing it, probably. Or they're gonna come back at you for whatever reason. But UHCG doesn't have that because you're only by yourself for the time that you have the world. So then it's just a completely different dynamic, and it doesn't make sense to fight with someone who's not home. That sounds awesome though. camping in her backyard with your sister's kids. Okay, guys, I think we can take the beacon out and start actually building. See what we get up to. Looney, where do you see yourself and the world in around 10 years? Like, what will you do? King Brayro, great question. The answer is I've never known at any point in my life what I was going to be doing like 5 years from then. And I still feel the same way. And I really, really like that. I feel like there's a lot of different paths I could walk. And I really like this one. I hope that in 10 years from now I'll still be making things. Like, that's the one thing I want. Everything else is open. UHCG gave you MHA vibes. What is MHA? I've seen that like said before. Wait, I think it's My Hero Academy, but I have no idea what that is. It's an anime? What's the story about? Relax your mind, welcome in. Loonbo and C, welcome. Looney, what do you think will happen in Minecraft Live? I think we get an ocean drop announced and no news on 1.22. In the trailer they said drops plural, that'd be epic. Gus, we do get an end update, but I don't think they're gonna mention it in Minecraft Live. Guys, I can see a scenario where we get an end update, but we get it together with the announcement for a second Minecraft movie or even a second Minecraft movie. Is Minecraft live today? I actually don't know if it is. It's on the 27th, this next week. Okay, let's clear out my inventory and then build this icy river. Dude, this was work, like making this, preparing this area. Okay, I want to keep that one. Guys, I'm genuinely so, like, excited to, after stream, check out the stats on the, on episode 2. Because, like, the stats an hour after uploading look kind of crazy. Not so much in number of views, but the click-through rate and the average view duration were both like high numbers. I was literally a little bit shocked at it. Okay, we'll leave this one here as well. And then let's start filling. Let's actually start from the other side. Hi, Corrupt. Goodbye, all from Australia. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I'm literally guessing out here. If you want to help me out with that, it would be awesome. Otherwise, I'm just gonna like keep saying something that vaguely sounds like it, and I think that will work too. Let's actually do this without shaders. It's gonna be easier. We're starting with just like making this one flat layer. Wherever we have these like gaps in the river, I'm gonna have to place ice and then mine it with fortune. Oh my god, that was smooth. with gaps in the river, I mean like the lower placed areas. And we'll add more ice around it to make it seem more natural. Make it fit in a little bit better. Looney, you're one of the best Minecraft YouTubers ever. Owner of the best series, Naked and Afraid. I love Naked and Afraid. Keep up with the amazing work. And BBO, thank you, dude. You're way too nice. Foxy Furman, welcome in. Just got here? Are you expanding the swamp? No, we're expanding the ice boat race. I am, like, at some point gonna expand the swamp. But only once I've... and with the swamp, I mean the snowy area. But only once I've mastered the art of YouTube Shorts. Interesting connection? No, it's actually straightforward, guys. Think of this. Like, what are all the names that Monk Swamp goes by? People know him as the flat guy, King of Super Flat, but there's some other names that he has. So some people know Mog as the dirt guy. And I feel like I should totally be the snow guy. AJ just said, oh my god, you're getting back together with Snow. Valid. And then after that, maybe I could read a resin guy, but that'd be a whole different project. Mog is known as the chill guy. He is a pretty chill guy. He's a nice guy. Diamond. Smooth. But you can only be a snow guy if you make a banger short. Like that's the ticket to entry for being a snow guy. That or your name being Chatterson, because then it just runs in the family. Stop it with the blog, don't I? Oh, this entire bit needs to be like... That was one of the cleanest hits I've ever pulled off. It was clean because, like, the peak on where the skeleton was before lining up the shot was so quick. And this is why we do parkour practice, guys, because, like, literally one of the core skills in the parkour practice is mouse movement. You have to get better mouse movements, be more accurate, be quicker to react, and have just smoother mouse movement overall. And that translates to being able to aim in situations like this one. And I heard that it's a good thing to be able to aim. I know. Shocker. Dude, I'm so much better at just the game than when I started playing. Super nice to just spend a little time doing something and feeling the improvement. You know what else runs in the Chatterson family? Death? Mickey? That's a little dark. Does run in every family, true. Somehow that's less dark than singling it out to a single family. bigger a little since the time I started playing. Well, a lot, but I started playing 5 years ago, and I kind of learned to play the game in hardcore, which made me believe that it was better than I actually was. Like, but only after I started playing a little bit of PvP, I realized how bad I was at the game. Which makes sense, because like if you're playing in survival by yourself, it's really easy to sort of predict what mobs are gonna do, or learn to predict what mobs are gonna do. But other players work different, so you need better reads, and your actual reaction time and the way you move is directly compared to somebody else. And then you feel like how much room there is to be better than that. Oh, Purov, you explained the MHA stuff? Wait. Let me actually... A three-parter. It's an anime about two guys, one with the ability to steal others' powers and one with the ability to give others his powers in a world where almost everyone got quirks or powers like flying. Fair enough. The guy who can take the other's power wants to rule the world, and the one who can give his power wants to stop him. That's nice. That's a good plot. He gives his power and the other guy gets all the powers of the previous gen. The power accumulates so the guys can finally defeat the bad guy. And you know what? The last season is about to drop in October. Yo, that is a cool plot. I do see the UHC Generations parallel there, you draw. I almost made that a water sword and it would have been sad. That would have been super annoying. Dude, this baby zombie was literally just biting my ankles like crazy, and I just thought that it was the poison damage from the bug, so I completely ignored it. That was crazy. I wonder how many times he hit me before I noticed. Actual ankle biter just going crazy. Does this make a case for netherite armor being too strong? What in the bog, Kevin? Yeah, they just spawn in swamps. I think we're almost at the end of this path. Then we mine it out, and then we wait, we should totally like build the next layer on top before I mine this one. That will save me a lot of time. For a moment I considered doing this with buckets, but I do think the ice is probably faster. Maybe not if we factor in having to get the ice. It really just comes down to whether I have enough ice to build the whole thing, and I think I might. Like, we're almost at the end of this path anyway. Dude, is this the bow song again? It is. Okay, wait, let me at least finish this layer first to make it interesting. Okay, this is actually gonna make for an interesting run. Oh, we got a prediction as well. Okay, so far, fast run, guys. Oh, I went a little wide here. Someone bet 10k channel points against me? That's wild. I'm actually acing it right now. It is gonna come down to the wire, but I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. Somebody just lose 10k channel points? It's kind of wild. Dude, this might have been one of my best runs. That was actually crazy. Yo, guys, let me pause the music. I want to hit a button on my stream deck that I don't think everybody here has seen. Like, some people are definitely new. Check this out. That's the portal I use to canonically go to UHCG World. Absolutely love it. It's also gonna do something else that's pretty big. I'm gonna stand around here for a second while it shuts itself off. Dax, yo, Dax, welcome in. Dax, I don't think you've seen the new UHC Generations video yet. It comes highly recommended. Everybody seems to really like it, and I'm super happy with how it turned out. It comes recommended. Oh my god, that felt like Trader Llamas coming out of the portal, or my nether portal. Where is the guy? Mr. the Guy, do you have anything? Nope. How do I do the sounds? Faker, they're on my stream deck. So I just hit the button for the redstone of the portal to activate. And as I do that, I also hit a button on my stream deck. And if I press them on the right or the same moment, they get a light. You just got 13k channel points. GG's, dude. Double A Battery just joining. New UHCG video was so amazing. I'm so happy that you guys like it. Honestly. Guys, I want to actually go to my starter house real quick. I want to pick something up. I imagine some of you are like new-ish, coming in from the UHC Generations. We do a thing on my streams where if I'm playing the hardcore world, I have this book with me, and in those books, like there's one book for every stream. I put your names as a thank you for any donations that come through, but also just as a thank you for being here. So I always grab a bonus name, and at the end of the stream, I just grab some extra names. So we're headed to my starter house right now. Silence, dude, thank you for the follow. In the starter house, we're gonna pick up a music disc. We're gonna play that music disc, and until the end of that music disc, I'm gonna grab names from chat and put them in the book for today before we sign it. If you guys want to be a part of this world, you want to go in the book, hang out for a second, and I'll grab your names from chat. But before we do that, I actually want to grab like a music disc, because we're using Lava Chicken for this all the time, which is a great disc, but there's other great discs. Like Big Sap is definitely a banger. Other Side is definitely a banger, so we're taking that one as well. Do we have like an extra of creator? I don't know. This is 13, this is Cat, this is... Yes, definitely creator. And then I have Precipice, but I don't have another Relic, and Relic is really cool too. So I think I do like... Relic comes from Trial Chambers, right? Because I did recently... Trail Ruins, I mean. Because I did recently find a Trail Ruin. So we might be able to get another Relic disc. Pixel Quets, Lagunos, Pixel Quest Laguna is still alive? He might be. We don't know. Like, I haven't seen any evidence saying he's alive, but I also haven't seen any evidence he's dead. So we're gonna have to find out. We need the lava chicken. It's so fun. It is really fun. But I also like the idea of like having a different disc every now and again. Let's pause this one. Let me start a LAN world. Guys, if you put your name in chat, I can put it in a book. We're gonna put Adamolo in. Naomi. I instinctively went to activate cheats because I usually, the only times I do LAN is when I have to make replay mode shots and change my game mode. I'm really happy that I didn't. If I did, I probably would have left the world right away. Silence is gonna go in the book. We'll put in MVBO 737. We'll put in Justin M, who's just in time. We're gonna put in Cryptic Realms. Thank you for being here. Kraz makes it in. Kraz Extend, or Crazy 10. Stray Shaz goes in the book. UEM Hoop, with a space down the middle. We'll put in Ames Meets Afra. Mr. Robot 710. Other side is a 5. Hey You goes in. Teach of Psy. Crochet Clarinet. I'm nodding my head out here. Seniority makes it in. Love your first UHCG Generations episode. The second one is out today, so you have another one to watch if you haven't seen it yet. Thank you though, I really appreciate it. PNX Patil goes in the book. We'll put in DJ Goofy. Arc Sniper goes in. Cryptic Realms, thank you for the follow as well. Did I put Vaker in already? Oh yeah, there's a second part to Other Side. Loki forgot. Janice Suck 19 goes in the book. Put in Foxy Furman. Gus Polinsky. I'm gonna keep typing until this is done. Pixel Quest, and as long as I have names. So keep putting them in there. We'll put in Trent Plowman. Good old Nightbot for just being a trusty bot. Did I put Timo in the book already? I did not. Double A Battery goes in. Guys, if I overlook your name, put it in again. Completely valid. Let's put in Snacky Chan. Let's put in AJ Ballistic. Wow, Sandolph and Nina for carrying with the mod squad. Care2 goes in there. I think we're at the end of the song. Stinky Pigeon, what are we doing? I'm wrapping up my stream for today, but you are now officially a part of the Hardcore Hub. Through the book. David sure is not in the book yet. Of course you can be in, David. I don't think I put GC 78 in there. And Inkberry Bramble. Did I not put fire in? Oh my god, I did not put fire in. I wasn't even aware. Okay. We're signing for September 20th, 2025. Guys, if you're watching on Twitch, hang on for a second and I'll find out, find a place to raid out to. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for being here. If you guys have not seen UHC Generations episode 2, go check it out. And I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Right now, thank you for watching. Looney, out. And then, guys, let me see where we're